Hi everyone! So today I am going to be talking about my tongue piercing. I'm going to be explaining the pain of it, getting it done and the aftercare about it and little details in between that stuff too. So getting it done honestly did not hurt that bad. I would say biting your tongue hurts more because, biting your tongue, you're on the full surface. Your tongue piercing, they just take it, put a clamp on, and just stick a needle through. And it's really not that bad. And I will put a picture up of the needle in my tongue. And yes, I look really gross in it. Okay, so basically, it did not hurt at all. Pain scale, I'd probably say 4, 5 maybe, but that's just me personally. Everyone has a different pain tolerance. But personally, it was not that bad. After I got it done, it was really hard to talk because, you had a bar in your mouth. And the bar they give you is super, super long. And I will show you what the difference is. Pretty big difference. And it sucked. It sucked having this in your mouth this long. Oh my gosh, it was bad. It just, right after he got it pierced, right after I got it pierced, it was so long in my mouth, and so my web of my tongue is right there. So my piercer could not go any further back to pierce it because my web's there. Well, this long bar, all it would do was hit my web, and be on the bottom of my mouth. And that, I would say, hurt more than the actual piercing. That hurt for some reason. It was so uncomfortable. It hurt awful. But overall, the needle going through, obviously, it's a needle going through you. It hurts. But it really was not that bad. I was completely fine. I was able to eat and drink whatever I wanted, that night, that morning, the next morning and stuff. A lot of people say that the second day is the worst day, that they can't eat anything, that they were only really able to drink water because their tongue was so bad because it was so swollen and it hurt so bad. My tongue was super swollen. Other than that, it did not hurt at all. It did not hurt a single bit. It was not bad. And the only thing was, it was super swollen. And that's the reason they give you the long bars, because your tongue swells so much. They don't want one that's too tight to where it's your tongue's trying to swell, it's trying to heal itself from a needle going through it. And if you don't have one long enough, that'll cause some problems. So it swelled up bad. It was huge. It's completely normal now. Little, but so yeah. That's the only bad thing I had about mine. And my tongue was swollen. A lot of people talk about how their tongue is super swollen, and the third day, fourth day, it starts going down, which it does. And I've seen people have talked about how they have changed their tongue piercing after 6 days. They have been able to do whatever. My tongue was still super swollen after probably 10 to 12 days. It was still really swollen, but obviously that went down. I'm all good now, but it was super swollen. Okay, here I'm basically just explaining random stuff, but I totally forgot to tell about the cleaning process, which I'm going to put right here. Alcohol-free mouthwash. Use alcohol-free mouthwash every time you wake up, every time you go to bed, after every time you eat or drink something that is not water. Use alcohol-free mouthwash. And to help with the swelling, I'd say use like ibuprofen or something like that. It really, really helps with the swelling. Overall, like the healing process, yeah, it sucked. You have a lisp when you talk, a huge lisp, but the healing for me was not bad. The only bad thing was my tongue was super swollen. That was the only thing. It was super, super swollen. But after, like, now I'm good. I've had mine pierced for, I'd say, probably 5 weeks. And you know, your tongue is like one of the fastest healing things in your body, so it does heal in about, like, 4 to 6 weeks. Like, it heals really fast. And so I've had it for about 5 weeks. I change it all the time. I try to match it with my clothes, as you can see. Sometimes that doesn't happen because I'm lazy. But yeah, it's all good now. The only thing that I would say to be careful with is eating. Eating with the tongue piercing. Still, right now, I still bite the ball because I'm still getting used to it, but when I eat, I chew, and I chew on this side, and I move the food with my tongue. And moving the food with my tongue, well, that moves the ball in between my teeth. And I bite down on it pretty hard. I did it twice with the metal ball. At least now I have the acrylic, but I did it twice with the metal. Thank God I didn't chip any teeth, but that is a thing that can happen, is you can chip your teeth. And another thing is you can get, say you leave your tongue ring sitting right there, or at the top, like you could do a bunch of stuff. Like a lot of people will get dips in their teeth from it just constantly being there. So I would say just be careful with that. I don't really do anything that much, like with my teeth wise. But other than that, yeah, I think that's basically everything about the tongue piercing. Not bad at all. I suggest you go and do it. If you are thinking about getting your tongue pierced, I'd say 100% do it. And if your parents are going to be mad, oh well, it's not their body. My parents didn't know I did it for a good amount of time because I got it done at school. They didn't know about it. And when I went home 2 weeks later, they kind of found out, and my mom was upset that I have another hole in my face, or another hole anywhere. But this one you cannot see unless I am sticking my tongue out or talking like this. But other than that, you can barely see it. It's really not bad. And so I 100% suggest getting it done. Go do it. Do whatever you want. It's your body, your life. Enjoy it. And so if you like this video, please like it. I think I'm going to do another one of me showing you my favorite jewelry because I have a lot. I have a lot. And so I think I'm going to do another one showing people what other different colors look like and stuff like that. So, but that'll definitely be in another video. But yes, like I said, if you like this video, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.